Hey clean freaks and germaphobes, what's up you guys? Today I'm going to do a video comparing OxiClean, the OxiClean brand, to the Dollar Tree brand. Now these are both oxygen-based cleaners, and if you've watched my channel at all, you'll know that I'm a big fan of OxiClean. In fact, I just barely filmed a video about the 11 different ways that you can use OxiClean outside of the laundry room. It's a very versatile cleaner, and it's definitely something that you should add to your cleaning arsenal. But as always, if there is a Dollar Tree version of a product, I like to test them out to see if this one works as well as the brand name, because if there's a chance that we can save money with it, then that's always a plus. So I'm going to test that out today. But first, if you're new to Clean Freak and Germaphobe, we love to clean and organize and disinfect. So if you're new here, make sure to hit subscribe. Make sure to hit the notification bell. We have a lot of fun and offer you a lot of really great cleaning tips. So let's dive in and get started. The first thing I'm going to do is I am going to compare how well it cleans these towels. These are just some old working towels that we have around. And as you can see, they were white once, they're now a dingy brown gray. I tried to find towels that were very similar in how dirty they were, and these ones kind of are. So I'm gonna test this first. So what I have here is very, very hot water. This just came off the stove. It's boiling, and I'm going to soak both of these cloths in this hot water with either the Dollar Tree oxygen-based cleaner or with OxiClean. I'm gonna let them sit for 15 minutes. Anytime that you're working with OxiClean, it's best that you start off by hot water when you're trying to mix a solution, because the hot water tends to dissolve the detergent better. Now, I'm not going to soak the entire towel. I'm only going to do about half, because I want you to be able to have the other half unsoaked, just to kind of compare it to the baseline of the towel. I'm going to let these soak for about 15 minutes, and then I'm going to throw them in the washer. But I'm not going to start the load right now because I don't want to wake up all my other family, but I will start it in the morning and I'll show you how that turns out. While these are soaking, I'm going to move on to test number 2, which is I'm going to see how well they can clean these shoes. These are an old pair of shoes. I really don't care what happens to them, except that I want to see if I can get them clean. So let's move on to that. Now that these have had a chance to sit for about 15 minutes, I'm going to take them out. Take a look. I mean, they look about the same right now, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw them both in the washer, like I said before. I'm going to wash them in the morning, and I'm going to go ahead and start on the shoes. Before I do though, I'm going to put a large safety pin on the brand name OxiClean towel, just so that I will know which one's which when I pull out of the laundry. All right, so I'm going to do this again. So here are the shoes. Pretty old shoes for sure. I'm just going to submerge these. I'm going to do is test to see how well they will clean grout lines. So what I have here is a paste that I have mixed together. This is 2 tablespoons of water with 1 tablespoon of the oxygen-based cleaner. This is the OxiClean, and this is the Dollar Tree brand. So here I'm going to do half of the tile line with the Dollar Tree brand. This half with OxiClean. I'm gonna let this sit for 15 minutes, and then we'll be back and see how this one goes. Now that it's set for 15 minutes, I'm gonna scrub it each for just a few seconds, and then we'll wipe it away. Please understand and take my hand. Say you won't hold this against me, 'cause I can't help that I'm feeling this way. To make this a fair comparison, I'm going to scrub this one for the same amount of time. interestingly enough, the Dollar Tree brand maybe looks like it's done a little bit better than the OxiClean. I'm surprised. There's the Dollar Tree brand. There is the OxiClean brand. This one's visibly lighter. I'm going to scoot these over so you can see a little bit better. This is the OxiClean brand, Dollar Tree brand. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1 minute to scrub each of them a little bit. I scrub this for the same amount. So after soaking for 15 minutes and then scrubbing for 1 minute each, I feel like there is an obvious difference. The OxiClean shoe is way cleaner than the Dollar Tree shoe. There's no comparison. So in this case, the OxiClean for a name brand is clearly the winner. So far this has been interesting. On the tile, the Dollar Tree brand actually cleaned the tile a little bit better, but with the shoes, without a doubt, the OxiClean cleaned a little bit better. I just wanted to point out a few differences though. If you look at the OxiClean cup compared to the Dollar Tree cup, the OxiClean is definitely more sudsy and bubbly than the Dollar Tree cup. And the same thing goes for the buckets here. The OxiClean cup is definitely more sudsy. I don't know what that means as far as cleaning power, but just a difference that I noticed. The last thing that I wanted to point out tonight before I go to bed was the cost of things. So yes, the Dollar Tree brand is definitely cheaper. It's $1 compared to, this is $9 on Amazon, but this is 1 pound, 16 ounces, and this is 5 pounds, which is 80 ounces. Sometimes when you break things down at the Dollar Tree, the containers are smaller than what you buy at the regular department store. When you break it down, not always is the product that you buy at Dollar Tree less per ounce than what you can buy at the regular grocery store. However, when I broke down the math here, this turns out to be about 6.25 cents per ounce, and this turns out to be about 12 cents per ounce. So in this case, this one definitely is cheaper. It's about half as much as what you would pay for the name brand OxiClean. So I am going to finish up washing those towels in the morning, and then I'll show you how those look, and then we will come up with our final conclusion. So we'll see you after that wash is done. I have now run these towels through the laundry, and I want to show you the difference between the two. I'm going to try to hold them up for you so you can see. Neither of them came out perfectly clean, in my opinion. I wish they would have. That would have been nice, but these were just old work towels anyways. Here's the OxiClean towel. Here's the safety pin that I put on it so I would know which one was which. I mean, it's a tiny bit cleaner, but I don't feel like there's this huge wow factor. Like this one's so much better than this one. So as for the shoes, you know, it's a real toss-up. I mean, neither shoes came up perfectly clean, which they would have, but these are very, very old sneakers. They're like 10 years old. But you know, right here in the soles of the shoe, OxiClean did a better job. There are parts here where I feel like maybe the Dollar Tree brand did a better job. You know, if you look in this area right here compared to this area, this looks maybe a little bit cleaner, Dollar Tree brand, OxiClean brand. Same with back here. This one actually maybe looks a little bit cleaner. I'm kind of surprised about that. But yet the OxiClean brand looks a little bit cleaner here than the Dollar Tree brand kind of here. So I don't know if I can call a real solid winner there. It just kind of depends. Maybe I scrubbed differently on a shoe or not. So I will call that a wash. Also, I want to show you in this clip here when the OxiClean and the Dollar Tree brand dried on my tile, they ended up looking a little bit more similar than they had when it was wet. So that one kind of was a wash too. Well, that wraps up my video for today. I think my conclusion would be, yes, OxiClean probably cleans a little bit better. I think the shoes and the towel was a little bit of a wash. definitely on the white towels, the OxiClean was a tiny bit better. So I think I would say the OxiClean is the winner, but not by a lot. And so, hey, I think if you are on a tight budget and you want to have the cleaning power of an oxygen-based cleaner and you don't want to spring for the name brand OxiClean, I think that you would do just fine by going with the Dollar Tree brand. It is just about half as much as if you were paying for the OxiClean per ounce. Of course, they come in smaller containers, but per ounce, it's definitely cheaper to go with the Dollar Tree brand, and it is almost just as good, according to what I have seen here. Obviously, you know, for me to really declare that, I would want to do lots more studies or lots more testing, but that's the conclusion for this video today. I hope that was helpful for you. If it was, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. If there are other videos or other products that you'd like me to test, drop that in the comment section down below. I love to test to figure out what works the very best. I do that all the time because I like to work as efficiently as I can and also as inexpensively as I can when it comes to cleaning. So subscribe to Clean Freaking Germaphobe if you haven't. Share this video with anybody that you think would like it too. As I mentioned earlier, I did a video all about different uses for OxiClean outside of the laundry room. I will put that at the end of this video. Click on that and I will see you over there.